Hi guys, this is my very first YouTube video. I've never done something like that before, and the reason why I did it is because I got really excited about the Raspberry Pi and the things that you can actually do with it. And yeah, I saw it when it came on the market a few years back, and for the whole time I was thinking I should buy one of these things, but I knew nothing about electronics, and I was thinking whether it'll be good for me. But then I saw there are so many kids out there, like 10, 12 years old, doing amazing stuff with it. So I decided I should give it a try, and so I did. This is the new Raspberry Pi 3 actually that I bought less than a week ago. I got it from Amazon. But also, as you can see, I bought the case. I bought loads of other stuff that came actually with a starter kit that I bought from Sunfounder. It's a really good this one actually, especially if you have no clue where to start from, because that is a complete kit containing loads of cool things that you can use for your projects. And especially if you are clueless just like me of where to start from, this is actually going to give you a few interesting ideas. It comes with a book, this one, and it has about 10-15 different projects, which are, how to control a LED, how to control these 7-segment analog displays, and how to use a motor, how to use a button, how to use different things. It's really good. For the purposes of that video, what I did is, because I saw all the LEDs and the 7-segment displays, and I thought, okay, let's make something useful out of it. And I come up with the idea as of my very first project to actually create that traffic light. And as you're gonna see in a second here, so there are. The idea behind is having three lights: the red, the yellow, and the green. And the analog displays, they are connected using two 74HC595 shift registers controlling the 7-segment displays, and it's counting the seconds for the red man, green man, so you know how much time you have to cross the street or whether you should go or not. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. The code, I wrote it in Python. It is it was really easy actually, much easier than what I expected. I will probably publish the code as a description to that video. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's see how does it work. So I'm gonna press the enter button now. What should happen is the red light should come up with 30-second timer counting backwards. And yeah, let's see. So there we go. Red light is on, and the countdown timer started from 30, and it's going down. So what should happen next is we should get a simultaneous yellow light along with a red light for like a couple of seconds, and then switching to the green man and recounting for 20. There we go. So we have 20 seconds to cross the street. And I know what you may actually think at the moment, that watching that is really simple, and it is indeed. But the thing is, I thought if I've never had any previous experience until I never had before until last few days, I would have thought that, what is the big deal about, you just send some numbers to the screens, or to the to the analog displays and stuff like that. But I'll have to tell you, if you're not familiar with these things, these analog displays are actually effectively what they are. They're just like 7 different LED lights, you know, within the same what is that? You know, but they're just combined together in that shape to make that analog display. And then what you need to do is you need to really send your code should instruct every single line. For example, as we can see here, for the number, the digit 2 is formed by using a few or probably 1 is better example, because for 1 you need just 2 LEDs to be lighten up. But yeah, it's not like you're writing a code and you say to your coder, you know, send 5 to that analog display. It doesn't work like that. But that's exactly what I thought until I started messing around with these things. And yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So they are the shift registers. It's a little bit messy here, which I use in order to control the analog 7 segment displays. 3 LED lights. I'm using actually an extension board because it's much easier this way rather than going and connecting everything to the Raspberry Pi. You have to be very careful with these things. What I realized is, actually it took me like 2 hours to make all that happen, but then I spent probably about 10 hours working on finding out what's going on and why the digits are not displayed correctly. And what I figured out is that if you have a flimsy cable somewhere, like, because here I have probably about 20 cables, and if you have a flimsy connection somewhere, let me try it if I can demonstrate it somehow. Let's see, like, yeah, of course I'm doing a video, so it won't happen during the video, but yeah, there we go. So something goes wrong. If you have a flimsy cable somewhere, the data, the bits are not going through correctly, you will end up with incorrect display. And I was wondering whether it's because like I said, you have to send all the communication using a serial type of information where it's all about binary. So you have to convert everything to binary, to serial. And I thought that there was something wrong with my calculation, but what happened was that yeah, there we go. So this is what happens if you just start messing around with the cables. You're gonna see that yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And yeah, I thought it was something wrong with the code, because that effectively is when you send the wrong bit. Even if you send 1 when you're supposed to send 0, just ones, it will effectively have a negative impact on the whole display. And you have to be really careful with these things. I think there was a, not really sure which one is there, but yeah, that happens because of a flimsy cable. So if it happens to you, just make sure you check your cables and everything is okay. And yeah, this is it. I will, like I said, I will try to put together some schematics, and I will put my Python code, which is not something impressive really, but yeah, it's like 20-30 lines of code. And yeah, this is it. Hopefully I will have much more interesting projects, because the whole purpose and the whole reason I bought a Raspberry is to get my hands on it. And you know, the master plan is build what's so-called a smart home, to control the blinds or the garage door, or you know, anything that you really want to control. So that's my very first step. It might not be great, but it's a good one, and I'm happy with the results. And yeah, like I said, hopefully I will be posting new videos shortly. Thanks for watching. I really hope that was useful for you. And yeah, cheers.